Hello and welcome to another Amber's Place Tarot Readings video. This is for the Flame community on Discord. This will be for the following week, which is the 22nd of October up to the 29th of October. I'll be using the Messenger Oracle deck and the Dreams of Gaia Tarot deck. Okay, so we have our Oracle card, which is, it's actually called Be Without Malice. And now for the Dreams of Gaia tarot cards. Okay, so the first one's come out, which is the Six of Fire. Second one, which is the reversed Water card, 11 of Water, Emotions and Intellect. Okay, so we have more than the usual number of cards come out. 6. Okay, so the first one is the Six of Fire. So, excuse me, this card represents a time of healing through mediation, negotiation, or arbitration. It is a time when communication and diplomacy is required. It's a reminder for those the reading is for to bear in mind that there are always two sides to every disagreement. Sometimes both parties can be right and both parties can be wrong, or anywhere in between. It's important to allow people to be able to present their views and come to an agreement or compromise on their own. But sometimes a third party is required. It's an overall message that your behavior at times like this do have a bearing on the outcome. Do not allow a lack of awareness or immoderate behavior place you at a disadvantage if this reading applies to you. And I apologize, I didn't show the card. That was the card I just read. The next card is the reversed Emotions stroke Intellect card, which is all about imbalances between the use of emotion and intellect in one way or another. Okay, so this is a balancing and realignment card. It addresses any emotional disharmony that may be influencing your choices and your environment. It talks about the recognition that love and fear will motivate our behavior, sometimes in equal measure, but sometimes there's an imbalance there. So to consider your behavior and what is motivating your behavior. Okay, this card also addresses the subject of emotional repression and expression. A suppressed emotion can lead to illness, but overexpression without mindfulness can be destructive externally as well as internally. It's important to be able to express your emotions, but to do so with mindfulness, with awareness of your behavior and how it's being driven and catalyzed by your emotional state at all times. Okay, the next card is a fire card again, and this one is the Seven of Fire. Okay, so this card talks about developing and using one's intuition. It's about heeding our intuition. It's about heeding the messages that are in our everyday life. Repeated synchronistic numbers, for example, the inexplicable coincidences, deja vu moments. It reminds us that the personal interpretation of these is crucial, is what's important. You can ask for others' opinions, but only we each know our own truths. So the next card, we have another water card reversed again. This is the Three of Water. This card represents a time of satisfaction, a time to rejoice in life and our successes. This is a positive affirmation card if it's in its upright position. However, if it is blocked, this card appears in order to caution us against weighing down a potential outcome with the burden of our own expectations. So make sure that your hopes and ideas are realistic. Let go of those that are not. The more you expect, the more you'll be disappointed if a future you hope for does not unfold as you imagined. So it is better to let go of all expectations. The next card we have is a fire card reversed, a 10 of Fire. Okay, so this card symbolizes mastery in its upright position, mastery of self, mastery of our environment. In its blocked position, as it is here, however, it is a reminder that a master is only a master of himself and the tools that he wields. He is no master to others. This is about controlling behavior. This card is about trying to control others to form the result or the expectations that you have. It is unfair to measure others by your own benchmark. The expectations you have of yourself are for you, not for others, and it is unfair for anyone to place those expectations on others. You'll only be disappointed. It's also a reminder to remove the words "I cannot" from your vocabulary. You have to have faith and believe that you can and will achieve what you want to achieve. And the last card is a reversed Earth, reversed Six of Earth. Okay, so this card It's about responsibility and duty to family. In the reverse position, okay, this card speaks of martyrdom. It speaks of behavior where people are being nice, but they're doing it for a reward, and it's a reward from others. It's a self-validation, a reminder that they are a nice person. It's about the motivations for your behavior. It's about playing the victim because it's rewarding. You've learned that it's rewarding somehow for you in order to play the victim. So it's basically a reminder that if you're going to help others, you should help them for the right reasons and not for selfish ones. Okay, so overall, I would say that with the Oracle card, which was, if you recall, Be Without Malice, that this week it indicates that there's going to be some, I don't want to say fallings out between people, but there may be some tension between people. And we have got an influx of new members in, so this often happens. It's a reminder that those who are involved or witnesses of this should monitor with mindfulness their own emotional balance and consider how their behavior, especially if you're directly involved in any kind of dispute, is being directed by your emotional state. It's an acknowledgement that if somebody else doesn't see your truth or doesn't believe your truths, what's true for you doesn't mean they're not true for you. This card is reminding you that your truths, only each of us can know our own truths, and the answers are inside of us. The spread then goes on to as a reminder for everybody that placing expectations that we have for ourselves on others is unfair, and that placing expectations on the community as a whole is unfair. There's also a reminder for you to believe in yourself, that you have to believe in yourself more than, that's far more important than whether others believe in you. That if you are placing too much importance on what others think of you, then you're going to be continually disappointed, because there's always going to be somebody that's going to disappoint you and not have the faith in you that you wish they had. It's more important to have faith in yourself. And as a last, there's also a reminder to be sure that if you are being a helpful person, to do so for the right reasons. It's a reminder not to play victim, but not to settle into that pattern, that behavior and reward system that victimhood can have. So overall, it's a week of self-reflection for members of the community and a good learning experience for anyone involved. I think that overall the spread is also saying to have faith in the community, to have faith in yourself, and that the community will only be as strong as the members of it, or the majority of the members of it. Okay, so, and that's it for this week. If you would like to join the Flame, which is a community of like-minded people using a free text and voice and video chat service called Discord, then I will put an invite link in the description of this video. Sometimes, even though I set them not to, they will expire. If they do, you can email me. My email address will also be in the description of the video, and I will send you an invite. Thank you very much. If you've enjoyed the videos, please like, share and subscribe. See you next week.